name is Patricia. I have two boys. One is nearly 3 and one is turning 1 in a couple of weeks. And when I was pregnant for the first time, I had tons of questions. What should I buy and where should I buy it from? And actually my friend in the UK, she sent me a long baby list with items to get. I then realized that many of the things don't really apply to my situation. First of all, her babies were born in the winter in the UK, so it was freezing. And my boys were both born in the height of the summer here in Hong Kong. So I will just, I've selected a few items here and I just want to show them to you. They were very useful for me, but you should maybe think about when your babies are born, what time of the year, and select your items accordingly to that. So first, when my babies were born here in Hong Kong in August, the most useful item for me were these swaddles. I think it's not for everyone. You have to think if you want your baby to be swaddled or not. Both of my boys loved it and they slept very, very well in their swaddles. They actually only started to use a sleep sack around 5 or 6 months when they could sit up. Before that, we used many of those. These are really lovely because they're, I think must be 100% cotton, so they're breathable and super soft and also multifunctional. You can use them as stroller blankets or even little picnic blankets or even as a little burp cloth. So yeah, this is probably my number 1 item, and you can't get enough of those because the baby might burp on it, they get dirty easily, and I think we at least used 2 or 3 each day of those. So get a lot if you decide that you want to swaddle your baby. Actually, even if you don't want to swaddle your baby, they're still great as blankets or something like that, just little wraps. Then I found these very, very useful mittens. These are really great because they have an elastic band. The first mittens that I bought, they were just to slip on without elastic band, so the baby would lose them constantly. If they don't wear them, they might scratch their face because I don't know, my pediatrician told me not to cut their fingernails for the first 1 or 2 months, I think. So obviously they still grow and this prevents them from scratching. So these are really great. There are other ones with little clips, Velcro, so these are also good, but an essential. I think maybe 5 or 6 of those would be great. And then, so many of those. Doesn't matter if you decide to breastfeed or bottle feed or breast milk or formula, doesn't matter. The baby needs to burp and there's always some vomit, or later when the teeth coming, some drooling, some saliva. I would get many. Also, they come in different sizes. Some are more for toddlers and the hole is really big. I made a mistake of buying some large ones that were hanging literally down here. So for the newborn, try to get the ones that with the small hole. And again, I would get a lot, I don't know, maybe 10 or 20 of those. And then what's next? Oh yes, very important for Hong Kong, Sunhats. These are really useful because they have a little string. Babies love to take them off, but this is actually very light, probably cotton, so it's breathable, they don't get too sweaty and protects them from the sun here. Very important. I don't think you need many of those, maybe 2, but they grow out of them very fast, so it might be useful to get one and that for 3 months, 6 months and 1 year. Then what else do we have? So on my friend's baby list, she had lots of long sleeve pajamas, which I bought because I didn't think about the fact that it was so hot here in August. We never used them. I sold them with Retykle, so that was useful. But these short sleeve onesies, just for girls, super cute. Actually, my boys use them as pajamas. My son, who's 3, only started to use pajamas really recently. Before, he would just sleep in a onesie, short sleeve onesie. He loves it. But of course, this is more for during the day. It's really pretty. There's another great one for during the day. We had quite a few of those, especially if you go somewhere a little bit smart or you take them out to a little party. These are these point, and they have very cute embroideries here, like little cars or little elephants. Yeah, to go out, I love them, and they are so soft and light. What else do we have? Yes, maybe together with the body, again, bon point. Very, very light shorts, super cute for going out, but also for at home. I found I didn't really put my boys into any t-shirts until they were maybe 1 year. They would always just, when they crawled, somehow roll up. So I just used the onesies bodies for a very, very long time. This way the belly doesn't get exposed, and it's so comfortable for them to crawl around. So these are very cute, and the material is just great, so thin. What else do we have? Yes, these are, I mean, if your baby prefers to sleep in an air-conditioned room, then I think the long sleeve ones are really good, either for during the day or as a pajama. Yes, very, very nice fit also, those. Where they're from? Yes, Petit Bateau. I love their Petit Bateau onesies. Petit Bateau does quite a slim cut. So my babies were very long. So for them, this cut was really, really good. Some of those onesies are a little bit more boxy. You just have to see what suits your baby best. Yes, this is very classic. I think I bought that in every single size from, I think they do it until 3 years. Goes with everything, and just very cute, the Nautic stripes. What else? Yes, I think my favorite piece of clothing, these bon point leggings. They are not for girls, these are actually for boys, so they're not really stretchy. They do a girls version too, but the girls version has stretch in it, and it's more tight. These become loose, a little bit like jogging pants, and they're so light and so comfortable. My boys are both very, very sweaty and always get hot, but they love to wear these. It's also great when you take them outside somewhere where they have mosquitoes and you don't really want to put them in shorts, then this is a great option because it covers them up, but and protects them from the sun, but still they don't really get sweaty as they are so light and comfortable. And they come in lots of colors, really fun colors, for boys and for girls. What's next? Oh yes, once the swaddling was finished, around 5-6 months, or depending, I think you stop swaddling when your baby can sit up, so it depends when your baby sits up. We love those Aiden and Anais sleep suits. They have different ones. This is I think they have 3 thicknesses maybe. This is, I think, should be the medium one, so it's still thin, but I guess this one is for an air-conditioned room. They do one version which is basically the same material than the swaddle. So very, very thin cotton material. It's called the muslin sleep sack, and this one is great if you have a baby which is constantly hot or sweaty. So you choose, they come, actually my son slept in them I think also until nearly 3 years. This is very large size, biggest they do, and starting at extra small, they are really great. So once your baby transitions out of the swaddle, I highly recommend these sleep sacks. They are great for Hong Kong. They're also breathable. So both of my boys have a little bit of eczema, so they're not supposed to be covered up in the night. And this is great because the air comes through, and it's really good for the skin if they have some skin issues. Yes, what's next? Oh yes, sleeping. We have where is it? Here. Both of my boys have their favorite, different ones, but they play music. How's this one going? Lullaby. It's part of our bedtime routine. We always bath the kids, then read them a little storybook, and after listen to a song while they fall asleep. My boys really attached to this one with the monkey. They are super soft. It gives them something to play, but the music is very soothing. And I think it just switches something in their brain. They know when they hear this melody that it's sleep time. And funnily enough, you don't really get bored by the music, even though I listen to it every night since, I don't know, 3 years. It's just a very nice ritual, and kids love repetition, so they both love their song. They each have a different song, but yeah, a lot of nice options here. You can just browse the website and check. Sorry, now I switched them all on. Now we have to listen to music, sorry. But very, very cute. Many different brands do them, so you can just see which one you like. I love these Jellycat ones, very, very sweet. Another one, also Jellycat, you can see. Gives them something to play with, some security in the night too, to have something in the cot. Oh yeah, this. Once your baby can sit, we have the baby Bjorn bouncer, and both of the boys love this. It's very easy. You just clip it onto the chair and it gives them something to play. And you know, if you have to run to the shower or wash your hair or make yourself a cup of tea, it's a safe way for the babies to be entertained. You just put them in the chair and let them play with it. So I think my boys could easily be entertained for 20 minutes or half an hour, which is a long time. And so yeah, this is one of my real favorites. One of the first toys they can actually play with and interact. What else do we have? These shoes, maybe it's not an essential, but I love them and they make such a great gift also. I gave them to so many of your friends. So it's left and right in Chinese. They are from Shanghai Tang. Is it silk? I think it's silk, something, yeah, 100% silk. Very, very cute. They have them in boy colors and in girl colors, and yeah, both of my boys wore them a lot when we would go out or to a little party. Very, very sweet, and I think one of the best presents to give to someone. Also, if you have a present for someone abroad, because it's something that actually comes from Hong Kong, which is nice. What else do we have? Oh, of course, bath towel. That's very important. You need many of those. I don't know, we bath our kids every evening, sometimes even in between, because they get so hot and sweaty here. This is very, very soft and cozy. So just to wrap them up, bring them to the room, or if we take them to a pool or something. I don't know, how many do we have? Probably 10 or something. Yeah, it's good to have quite a few of them. They might pee on them or even something else. So accidents happen, and yeah, I would get a lot of those. Actually, some of them also have a hood. Does that have a hoodie? Yes, it does. So I find this is very, very useful. Put the hoodie on and then wrap them. And the baby carrier. I tried many carriers. I think I prefer this baby Bjorn one. Yeah, I think this is my favorite. Comes in different fabrics. For Hong Kong, this one is really good. It's mesh and it's breathable, so the babies don't get so sweaty. It really supports and protects the lower back, so even if you have a heavy baby, it's a great way of carrying them around. This one is maybe a little bit more for cooler climates, if you go traveling or if your baby is born in the winter. But both are very easy to clip on and off, which is important, so you can do it by yourself, and they both give great support. Yeah, this I've used my carrier so much, especially in Hong Kong where it's so difficult to get around in a stroller. I feel both of my kids grew up in the carrier. Even at home sometimes, if you have to empty the dishwasher, you can just put the baby inside and you have your arms free, and they love it because they're close to mommy and they can get a cuddle. So carrier is definitely very important item. I think that's it. Yeah, these are just some of my real favorites, and you should be able to find all of them here. I bought nearly all of my things here and have also been reselling some. So I hope you can find them, and happy shopping.